Over the last 15 years, I've been promoted 10 times. Today, I'm going to tell you how. Yes, I have been promoted 10 times over the last 15 years. Just to qualify that a little bit, what I mean by promoted is going from one position that is lower to a higher position, whether that be internally at your existing company or externally at another company. I've worked in positions as low as entry level, working my way all the way up to vice president, to the position that I have now as a university professor. Today, I've got 10 things we're going to kind of go through in rapid fire here to what you should be doing today to increase your chances of getting promoted. Number one, start by talking to the right people. You should at least have a one-on-one with your boss at least once a month, his boss at least once a quarter, and you should have a mentor that you meet with at least once a month or once a quarter, depending upon what you need to talk about. If they don't currently have these set up, it's up to you to decide to set these up, right? Have that conversation with your boss and your boss's boss. Say, hey, can I set some time up in your calendar for us to have a conversation? You need to own your own development at this point. Nobody's going to look out for you on their own, so you got to kind of prompt them to do so. During these conversations, you need to, number two, say it. Now, mind you, you have to be careful here on how you approach this topic with your boss, and especially your boss's boss. Number one, it really shouldn't primarily make up the vast majority of the conversation that you're having with your boss and your boss's boss. Primary reason for the conversation should really be marked around what is it that they need from you? What can you do to make their life a little bit easier? Then there'll be that conversation point where you'll talk about what are you looking for the next 2 to 5 years. Now, mind you, if you're new in your role, you've only been there between 1 and let's say 6 months, you're still kind of at that infancy stage where you're still trying to learn your role. If you start going to your boss now and telling them, hey, I'm looking to get promoted, they might think that you're ill-focused. All right, number 3, make your boss look good. Not really a whole lot much to say. Just make your boss look good. And number 4, be the person that does one thing really, really well. Don't worry about being the jack of all trades. Worry about doing one thing really, really well, right? Be the person that when that one thing comes up, your name pops up. You're the name that comes to mind. Number 5, you want to teach others how to do that one thing also, right? Spend time taking the thing that you've learned and go around and teach others in the organization how to do that as well. So you create other people around you that know how to do it, but it also helps you to learn and to get better. I don't know how many times I learned how to do better SQL coding by going to Stack Overflow because I was asked a question on how to do this specific thing within a data set. So learn how to do that one thing and then teach others how to do it as well. All right, number 6, focus less on what you want to do and focus more on where you're needed. When we go back to the example around learning and being good at one thing and teaching others how to do that, the one thing that you pick should really be centered around what it is that the company actually needs. This could be the most boring task, but if you learn how to do that most boring task, it only gives you favors in the long run. So focus on where you're needed and less on what it is that you want to do. The want to do will come later on down the road. Number 7, don't just identify problems, also solve problems and get quantifiable results. And then more importantly, when all of that is done, once you've identified the problem, you've solved the problem, you've got your results, write it down. It's so easy to forget a lot of the accomplishments that throughout the year. And then when the year is over, you want to write all that stuff down, submit it to your boss as a part of your review process. But it's easy to forget that stuff. So write it down. It should go in your review and it should also go in your resume. So that way you can tell other companies about it as well. Number 8, be dependable and be willing to sacrifice. Getting promoted is not exactly an easy thing to do. You're going to need to be willing to put yourself out there in situations that you don't necessarily want to do. Whether this be working a weekend, having a 60 or 70 hour long work week. I can give you an example where I ended up working until 2 a.m. on Christmas Eve a couple of years ago, just kind of chasing that growth within the company. You got to really make sure that when they need something done, again, your name is the name that needs to come to mind of somebody who's dependable. Don't show up late. Sick days and vacation days are going to happen, but you need to be very reliable. You got to show up and get things done. Number 9, loyalty goes a long ways, but don't tie yourself down to a specific company or a boss. If you're really looking to get promoted, a lot of times those promotions are going to happen outside of the organization. And number 10, have some backbone. It's okay to disagree with your boss. It's okay to disagree with the direction of the company. This is not a bad thing. However, you do need to commit to the direction of the company. At the end of the day, when the direction is made and the decision is made, you need to go and back that with optimism to the group that works for you. Okay, that really wraps up this list here. I do got a couple of points that I want to make as well, in addition to the top 10. Be friendly and genuine. Learn to lead across. Learn to hold your peers accountable. Make sure that you're giving yourself time and you're being patient. You don't want to get promoted too early. That sets yourself up for a lot of issues potentially down the line. Bear in mind, the average promotion takes 2 years. You can do it faster than that for sure, but just be patient. Work with your team. Learn how to lead and learn how to lead without being in that leadership role. Best of luck to you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Are you seeking a promotion? Were these tips helpful? Was there anything that I missed? I know a lot of these could be an individual video on themselves. If there's something that you would like me to go into further detail on, let me know below, and I'm more than happy to dig in that more with you guys. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.